part of getting the man is he wants to feel like a man in your presence. So it's letting him lead, giving him missions, letting him feel like he is the man. Like men love sex, right? So it's like flirting with him, letting and talking about his muscles and how great of a shirt looks on him, and like really hyping up his masculinity and appreciating his masculinity, like letting him plan stuff, saying how you want to go somewhere that you've never been and they have this type of baked good and he'll plan that for you. Like whatever it is, we've talked about so many different ways of masculine and feminine, things of that nature, just hyping up his masculinity. And you can see it when his chest like puffs up and he wants it. Like that's it. And getting his like sex drive up, like making him feel like he's the only person in the room that you would choose. There's one part of this that's really fucking important. When your man comes to you in a vulnerable, tender moment, that he rarely does, because here's the thing, they don't talk like this to their girlfriends. So when they're around women, they really do like to talk about their feelings, but they don't want to stay in their feelings because that does not make them feel like a man. And here's the thing where we fuck it up, because we've been starving for them to open up their heart, that we sit there and we're like, oh my God, he's sitting down here. Let's grab the wine. Do you want to do a facial? Like, let's talk about it. Oh my God. Like we get so into it and we hold it. And then we keep bringing it up after the fact and we keep talking about it and we keep wanting to unfold it. And we keep doing that coaching thing, that mothering thing that we do with our girlfriends. He's not your girlfriend. He is your Viking. He's your Viking. And so after the moment passes that he is fucking in it, it is your job to remind him of his leadership, of like, if anyone can fucking figure this out, baby, it's you. And like hyping him up and being like, let's fucking go. Like, you got this, like bringing out his masculinity. And this might feel weird for you at first. It definitely does feel weird for me, even as I practice this, because it's just something I do in my head, but with other people, what have you, but like really hyping him up, like the phrases of like, if anyone can fucking do this, is you. Like, I trust you to make this decision. I trust you to figure this out. Like, it's not coaching him. He doesn't need to be coached by you unless he straight up fucking asks for it. But even in that small window, that's all you get. And then your job moving forward is to hype up his masculinity, because this makes you so fucking irresistible. Because so many of us women are just like sitting here like, oh my God, he's talking about his feelings. Let's talk about feelings. Like, especially us that are like emotionally just like open, all kind of things. Like, we love talking about feelings and we're like waiting for it. It's those moments of like, yes, we get that and we get to have an emotionally available partner, but what he wants to feel like is a man in your presence. He doesn't want to feel like he's one of the girls. He wants to feel that for a little bit, and then it's all this like, fuck yeah, baby, get your fucking sweet ass back in that arena. Like, I am hyping you up. I am not even fucking worried about this. Not even fucking worried. Let me, like, something I say to my man where I'm like, let me lick that fucking brain of yours. Like, damn, baby, let's fucking go. Like, you are going to solve this. It's not even going to be a fucking problem. We're going to laugh about this in 5 minutes. Like, letting him know you are his woman. And sometimes, yeah, you got to put that masculine, like, oof, into your energy, because it hypes up his testosterone and reminds him he's a fucking man and he's the provider. What happens in those moments is all of a sudden he starts to flounder and forget his masculinity, and he's coming to you, and then you rise in your masculinity, and you've been waiting for that mothering energy and you want to swoop in and solve all his problems. And we really fuck things up in that moment. We really fucking do, because then you are now in the masculine and now he is looking for you to carry him out of that, versus you're giving him his power back. You're going, yes, I'm here to support and bounce around ideas and all that kind of stuff. And you fucking got this. You fucking got this. Here's this person you can use as motivation. Like, fuck yeah. Like, you are so brilliant, baby. I'm not even worried. I love it when you have figured out every other thing. Every other thing. This is going to be fucking incredible. He needs to be reminded of that. That's your job as a partner to a high achieving man. If you want a little boy, that coaching hat's going to come on and you can do these things. And this isn't to say like you can never help them, but like minimal, and they have to ask for it. If they're asking you like about a job, about these things, it's not your job to go find them a job. It's not your job to swoop in and figure out the financial problems. It's not your job to figure out any of this shit. It is your job to hype up his masculinity to get him back into his leadership role, because sometimes they do falter. but you use your feminine groundedness to rise him back up. Hype up his masculinity. Watch him stay. Watch him love you beyond belief.